Hello everyone. Sworks Shiv. Yeah, it's an old version. Now we have the new one with this massive fuel tank, and yeah, it's a bit different. But anyway, this one is, I think, pretty good aero and the wheels and the setup. So I'll just run through quickly what I do have here for the triathlon. The first strange decision, I believe, for the triathlon was in the community of triathlon was the shifters with no electricity on this expensive bike. But anyway, these are not giving any of the speed, so I decided to save €1,000 and just go for the mechanical ones. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a Shimano. There's a grip. There's a simple brake system because they do not give any, speed as well. So I was oriented to speed. I have quite a narrow and quite an aggressive position. Here you can see a little mess in my pain cave, but about that a bit later. I've got the steering wheel as low as possible here, so I cut this steerer, and this is some of the height, and I have the tilt position, so these are a bit tilted. Of course, I have fuel cell here. I will cut these ones a bit lower so they make more like this. I have this stereo seat, or how is it called? I can't remember, but it has some grip over here, so it's really nice. It's not slippery, it's quite wide, and it works well. It's all the way in the front, so I have almost a straight line from here to there. Of course, place for energy and place for some spares if I need, and some bottles of, I don't know, sealants. So what I have here is the Continental Grand Prix TT 25 wide zip Firecrest. I'm running Michelin latex tubes. These are my sponsors. So it's still a bit wet after yesterday's competition, but I'll clean it afterwards. So here I have the same setup in the back. Then it goes the simplest look pedals, because they also do not give any aero or doesn't give any speed. What I did put for the competition is the ceramic speed bottom bracket for III power meter, and this is the simple crank right over here. So as you can see, it's 105. So yeah, it's the simplest setup of the Shimano, but anyway, the speed on the time trial is not giving you a big influence, but the cost is growing so much. So since I was saving on my bike, I had to decide what to choose. So the chain as well is also I think the smallest possible level, and this is here it's I believe it's 1227, because I was preparing for St. Polten Ironman race. So here there's a big long climb, so I was using this 27, and I think it was 34, so it's 50-34. You might ask, why is it that? But if you put 50 and 11 or 12 here, it's enough speed, trust me. You just get the cadence, and I've never put the last gear on. So, and yeah, I have to change now the rims, and I'll put it in there. So there's my Tax Genius with power back. It's quite easy. These ones are for the sweating, so it's really good to preserve my bike from a lot of sweat. Don't uh, this one is necessary as well as this ones. And these are my sorry for the mess. It's taking time to clean everything up, but I'm doing it. So these are my cheap giant wheels with the special tire on and some simple tire on. So that is it. A few minutes of change, and I have my chip setup on. So I'm just not having this attached, but first I will clean with this one the tire to get a lot of grip, and then I always use this cycling spray. I'm not sure if it's any fast or good, but it shows ceramic, so it sounds good at least. But I draw this chain for the whole season, and it's not even showing anywhere damage, so it's like brand new. I tested with the special tool, so it's working good. How do I measure? Of course I go with the Zwift, and I measure power with this one, not the one there. So it's always steady with the power meter, and inside and outside, so it's really good. And I have this one on the top here, and then I put this one right over there for my face. I don't use ventilators because I don't like fans, so I don't use fans. I don't like fans. And here I put my laptop, and since the room is not very big, if you go for 2 hours you can feel the lack of the air, so that's quite good to open it here. Anyway, I forgot to mention that speaking about the position, it's quite good. It's quite aggressive, but it's working well. Like almost a straight line here, as I mentioned. So I'm quite far in the front, but it gives like 240 watts, and you get 37, 39, something like that. Depends on the track as well, but yeah, it goes quite fast, so I'm happy with that. But I should raise my FTP to something like 300 over the winter. And why I put my best possible bike in the pain cave, it's for the position, to learn for the body the position, and to put the power in the best possible shape on this position, so you won't get tired during the race on this position, which is quite a bit of mistake of my last season. So yeah, I'm changing it now.